contract. I think he'll be fine while he's there. I agree with you, Nick. He should hold in, and I like it I like it because you're still around your teammates. You are still, seeing what the coaches are doing, the new stuff.
To know Brian Schottenheimer.
Right, a part of the new culture and atmosphere with the new head coach. I presume you'll be in the classroom seeing the strategies and things like that. So I like all that because we all know at some point when the contract gets done, he'll be ready to rock and roll. But no contact, none of that. And I would if by chance this isn't a replay of Dak and he gets the contract right before the season, I would not play a game if I'm Micah. Oh. Like, if it goes into the season,
I totally
you
agree.
still have to hold in or not play because I think Jerry's going to pay him. But if he's thinking about the franchise tag,
no.
Your only hope to fight against that is just hold out. Because Jerry cannot waste a season of Dak Prescott's contract.
Correct.
Because you have no chance without Micah. So you cannot just say, well, if he wants to throw away $24 million, let him. You can't waste this season. So I think Jerry would pay him if he held out and didn't play games.
Right, we got to go back 30 years. But the one time a Cowboy actually, held the line, didn't get paid, and then was like, I'm not playing games, was Emmitt Smith. Yep. And they started out, I think, 0-2, and then he got paid and they won the Super Bowl. And I understand this is a different scenario, but that was, Jerry didn't blink that year for a guy as great as Emmitt coming off a Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
Or they had already won a Super Bowl together. Yeah. And so that's noteworthy.
As far as leverage goes, having Cowboys-Eagles to open up the season, and if he pulled a Chris Jones-esque move where he was just like sitting there for the opening, that was the opening game against the Lions.
this is different because Chris didn't show up. So
Chris didn't go to
Chris didn't hold in. Chris held out.
Gotcha.
So my point is, Micah, the hold in is a tough one once the games start. You really then do have to. Sorry, it's just what you have to. You have to fake an injury.
Right.
You have to just be like, sorry,
Not
my
100%.
back,
Yep.
I can't go. It's not going to show up on an MRI. That's trickier. You know what I mean? Chris racked up a bunch of fines and then hung out with his agents.
He wanted to play so bad. He's like, I really want to be here. That's interesting how it develops. Here's how it's going to end. Jerry's going to pay him about 3 days before the season starts.
Right, but it's less time. Remember, they paid Dak last year Saturday. This year they play on a Thursday.
You better tell him.
Remember?
I thought it was right a few hours before the game.
So maybe it was Sunday.
I think it was Sunday.
Whatever it was.
Sunday.
My point is, it was the weekend of the game. But
that's the only question. Will he wait till the last day again?
Probably.
Or
I
will
wouldn't
he
do it. Don't wait, because then you get lost in the news cycle.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yesterday we discussed ESPN's roster rankings. They ranked every roster 1 to 32. Baltimore came in at 1 ahead of Philly, Detroit, Buffalo, and Kansas City. But zooming out, we're looking at the entire graphic. Now, if you're on the podcast, I apologize. I'm only going to read off a handful of these. The Ravens are at 1. The Saints are at 32. Nick, we'll start with you since you love this topic so much. Which ranking do you disagree with the most?
The Broncos at 6 is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Flatly. So I just want to remind America about the Broncos last year. Okay? They had an awesome defense. There's no denying it. They had an awesome defense.
That probably got better in the offseason.
Yeah, I think the defense should be great. They don't have a single guaranteed difference maker at wide receiver, tight end, or running back. I like the kid they drafted in the second round, but again, he's rookie, second-round running back. J.K. Dobbins is a huge risk every year and had a nice season when he played last year. But all that said, they were like, you don't want to see the Broncos, and they get curb stomped 31-7 in the playoffs. They were 5.
They liked their chances if they got.
They liked their chances. They were 5-5 last year, and then beat Kirk Cousins in his final start, where he got sat down, Gardner Minshew, Jameis Winston, Anthony Richardson, and Carson Wentz. That's how they got in. How did they get their first 5 wins? One nice one against Baker, and then beat Aaron Rodgers, Gardner Minshew again, Spencer Rattler, and Bryce Young. This team that beat one quality quarterback all year, played in the playoffs and got absolutely annihilated, and has I think, one of the more higher variance opinions of quarterbacks going into year 2 in Bo Nix is all of a sudden more talented than the 5 massive Super Bowl favorites, than every team other than the 5 massive Super Bowl favorites. It's insanity. It's like, it's true. Saying the Broncos have more talent than, and I'm not even in love with the team, the Niners, the Rams, the Bucks, the Texans. The Texans maybe is a different one because they have some massive weaknesses.
Packers.
It's just crazy. And so...
Maybe they played the Chiefs. What, they bounce a field goal off the...
But a lot of
upright?
teams played the Chiefs.
No, but still, it's like...
But that, again, Wilds, does it... They were 5-5 and got into the playoffs thanks to the Chiefs laying down, by the way. But they beat Kirk Cousins, Gardner Minshew, James Winston, Anthony Richardson, Carson Wentz. I'm not saying they can't be good. I don't think they will be. I'm not saying they can't be.
Oh, you don't think they're going to be good?
No, but the idea that they are, that's like, you know, a true Super Bowl contender. 6th best team in the league.
It seems high.
I think they're good. I think they, right now I'm feeling like 3 teams from the AFC West, including them, will make the playoffs.
So same as last year, I would
imagine. Yeah, but I agree with you. Like, 6 is crazy. Because offense, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims. I mean, like you said, the rookie out of UCF. Like people are treating Bo Nix, who did have a very good rookie year. They're treating him like he's about to bust into the top 5 or 6 quarterbacks in the league. That's really how people are talking. So I agree with that.
He's clearly the worst quarterback in the division.
I know, but his numbers were pretty good. And if he doesn't have great running game, he doesn't have it's not like a Sam Darnold.
Could he be better than Geno this year? Yeah, it's possible. He could possibly be better.
Geno.
No, I'm just saying, like, Geno is solid. Nix was really good last year. 29 and 12 is a touchdown.
He's better than Caleb and Drake, and Caleb and Drake take all the attention.
Yeah, I'm only debating that he's definitely the worst quarterback in the division. But my team is the Chargers, who I got in the playoffs, being 17th. I think they should be around that 11-ish area. The defense, I get it. Well, they watch. They're going to have a good year. I told you I think they're going to battle the Chiefs for the division.
They're 6 title, by the way, Brew. You have a problem with these lists. You get it off by one number every
Why'd you
time.
get 17?
Brew can't
I
read
have
these
no
lists.
idea how I keep missing a team by one. Oh, now I'm good with it.
So do you feel better that they're 16?
But anyway, they should be higher, all right? I agree. I'd put them ahead of the Broncos. The defense was the best in the league last year. All right, and I get it. Khalil Mack's not what he used to be, Derwin James, but still, they're very good players.
I agree they should be ahead of the Broncos.
Right now, the receiving core isn't great outside of McConkey,
but it's better than
the
Denver's.
run game, McConkey is very good, and the run game I think will be good. The offensive line is top 10, and Justin Herbert. Several of these teams are getting points for their quarterback, and while Herbert I don't think is top 5, I do think he is a very talented QB.
He's better than Bo Nix.
Yeah, I mean, he's so. I think the Chargers should be several spots higher.
Does anyone want to believe in the Patriots if you want to believe in Stephon Diggs? Because the article said biggest weakness, wide receiver. Stephon Diggs, ACL. What are you going to do? But now he's out here.
32
Buddy,
years old,
even if he's fully healthy, it's still a. What I read from Mike Rice this morning was the guy you tried to convince me was awesome. Their second-round pick last year, Jalen Polk, might get cut.
Jalen Polk might get cut.
Okay, well, it's not because you're rich with options. Now, I do think your schedule and
we
your
had
coach.
Too many wide receivers.
But you need someone to be good.
I know, but I'm just saying when you have like 5 guys who are on the cusp.
I am not dismissing the idea that what I think the Raiders could be, the Patriots could be. The true dark horse playoff team. I'm not dismissing it.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Coach.
Easy schedule, new coach,
OC.
Much better play at quarterback. For the Raiders, it's because they brought one in, because for you, it's because he should jump in year 2. There's reasoning for it.
Buckle up, everybody. Coming up next, Ravens all of a sudden jumped the Eagles and are now Super Bowl favorites, tied with the Bills.
That was mean to show Lamar's pick there when we're talking about them being Super Bowl.
Just Mark Andrews. Dusty the graphic.
Why'd you do that?
Next on FS1, the Fox Sports Channel on Sirius XM.
Zepbound means change.